In this video, I'll give you a quick little introduction to optimization, which you typically find in the calculus section. And I think for a lot of people, they find this one of the scarier questions in a paper one. For me, if it was my exam, I might actually go there first, because often question, let's just say 9.1, will ask you to find an equation to do with optimizing something. And 9.2 will often then give you the equation you should have gotten said, where will the volume of water be a maximum or minimum? And the first thing to know with optimization questions is that to get a max or min, we're just letting the derivative equal naught. And that's why I say I might start there in a paper one, because the minute I see max or min, even if I don't know what's happening in the question above and how to make sense of getting the equation, I can take that and make the derivative equal 0, and I've picked up 4 or 5 marks just by doing that. So that's just a cool little trick to get you going. And then when you see words in these optimization questions like rate, speed, velocity, change in gradient, they all just mean derivative. And so any of those kind of words, you're doing the derivative. If you see acceleration or change in gradient or change in velocity or speed, that means you're working with the double derivative. And then the rest of the questions, when you're in this section, you're just trying to think in your mind back to graphs. So if it says how hot was this or that before the rocket had been launched, then that's just your y-intercept. That's just in the beginning, what was the y value. If it says how often does the insect crawl to the ground, that's just your x-intercepts. After how many minutes was the temperature a maximum, that's just your turning point. Where did the rate start decreasing? Decreasing is just where your derivative is less than naught. And so there is still the challenge of doing optimization questions and getting to that formula, but if you can link all the rest of the questions that follow in terms of often a cubic graph, and these cheat notes that I've put above here of linking words to what to do and how to tackle it, you actually find that these optimization questions at the end of calculus, you're getting quite a lot of the marks, which is quite exciting. So I hope that little explanation was helpful. If you like this video, then please share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel.